Hey there, Empresses. How are you today? This is for the weekend for you guys. It's been a while since I've done a reading for Empress Club. I don't know about you, but I've been going through a lot of energetic shifts and changes, and now sort of understanding that the wobbliness will come to an end. The wobbling, sort of the duality of it. Okay, the is this my twin? Is this not my twin? He's coming. He's not coming. She's coming. She's not coming. She's gonna be. She's lying to me. She's completely truthful, but under a rock, under a heavy thing, and can't call me. Like something like that. Like there's this wobbliness to it. So, I've reached some sort of detente with the wobbliness. So now I feel like it's time to sort of see what's going on. Couple of announcements. We are going to not do the tarot salons for the rest of the year. We're going to start them up again in January. So this weekend there will not be a Sunday night tarot salon, and we will start them back up, like I said, after the first of the year. You'll be alerted to when that's going to start if you want to join. That's a Sunday night jump on it thing. So that's one thing. Also, some lovely news. I have some scholarships to extend in the retreat, for the retreat. I have a few. Someone very generously donated money, and that will allow me to offer some slots. So if you can get yourself to Atlanta and have a place to stay, there is a slot for you. I don't know what kind of response I'm going to get to this, frankly, so email me as soon as possible. If you want this scholarship slot, my bet is they're going to go super fast. So as few as 3, as many as 5, if I throw in my own scholarships. Just want to do that because I feel like I've been getting a lot of communication of people who really are wanting to come, and I want to make sure that we are extending that capability. Okay, so email me, the Soulful Revolution TV at Gmail. That's the email, Soulful Revolution TV at Gmail. And give me a sense of your situation, all right? So, because there probably will be more than 3 or 5 people emailing me, is my sense. So let's get a couple of, that thus ends the announcements. Let's get a couple of guidance cards for Empress today, and then we'll do the reading. Guidance for you guys today. So much going on. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm definitely feeling it. The temptress, apprehension, purification, water, and the goddess of creation. There is something going on around pregnancy. And I'm not meaning like literal pregnancy, although that could be. I have been getting for the past month, the Empress, here we are in the Empress Club, right, has shifted into this pregnancy message. Now, that can mean a lot of things, right? Pregnant with ideas, with opportunity, with connectedness, or something about the community being pregnant and ready to sort of like lift off, ready to launch into the next segment of whatever we're doing here. So there's something here about the goddess of creation. Okay? Goddess of creation. Transformation, creativity, wholeness. This is truly, I will read from the book here about this one. That's card number 7, which is an extremely spiritual number. Okay, goddess of creation. It's time for you to chill out and let go of rigid and fixed ideas. Relax and take time out just to be. Okay, so pulling back on the tarot salons, some things that we're doing, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's time to chill out here. You really have been trying too hard lately and are taking things far too seriously. This has blocked your creativity and caused your energy levels to be low. You probably tell yourself you don't have time to relax, but you must make the time. Make this a priority, and you will find this is an interesting transformation. Your creativity will increase, and you will feel revitalized by a newfound sense of purpose and inspiration. Your mind may be telling you that relaxation is a futile waste of time, yet the exact opposite is true. Relaxation will slow down your thoughts and open your heart. It is fuel for the soul. that will have a positive flow-on effect for your entire being. Your well-being is of paramount importance, so do not take it for granted. Without it, nothing else really matters. So as we're moving into Thanksgiving week, right? This is the traditional time of the year when things slow down in America. Thanksgiving week through New Year's, the holidays, right? This is a time I just read an article this morning about how 70% of Americans are without children, right? You know, Christmas is for children, right? Christmas is for kids, Santa and all that stuff. But when you grow up and be adults, 70% of those polled said they were considering not doing gifts this Christmas, and it was all about the experience. And that made me just sing, because I feel like that's what we're doing here. We're moving away from any kind of materialistic, and look, I like presents, I like money. That's not what this is about. It's about really understanding the reason for the season, really understanding and aligning with the gratitude of the family. And many of you, including myself, will have had their families realigned over the past 2 years. And though it's sad to see some of them go, I am gratified in my own personal experience, my own personal situation, to have expanded my family. And as adopted kid, you make your own family. It's very natural for me to make my own family. And many of you, in fact, all of you watching this, are part of my family, my extended family. And that's such a gift. So I want to thank all of you for being part of this and helping, expand the consciousness, expand the love, right? We're doing this. We're making the vibration higher on the planet. Just exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So right back at you. This temptress card seems to come up a lot. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. So I want to see that. That's card number 15, which is also the devil card. And I wanted to read that because it's come up a couple times and I haven't read it, but I want to read it now. You are being seduced with dazzling promises that will most likely not eventuate. In effect, you are being deceived, enticed into accepting something that will cause you much difficulty and eventually lead only to disappointment. Don't be seduced by glitz and glamour or by the holy and benevolent facade. Things are not what they seem. Incredible promises are simply that, incredible. Observe the image on this card. The temptress entices with her sensuous beauty and exotic surrounding, yet just behind her is the all-seeing eye of truth. It is staring you in the face all along. Take a few steps back, look at things from an objective and balanced perspective, and the real picture and hidden agenda will emerge. I listen to and trust my intuition. I look at every situation from a grounded and balanced point of view. Every positive has a negative and vice versa. I look beyond the superficial and find the truth. Right? We're talking about superficialities right now. We're talking about what's real, what's not real. Love is real, right? That's what we're talking about here. Love is real. So if you have this staring you in the face, if you have a situation, it's not necessarily about, well, it could be too good to be true. That feels a little bit right. But it's more about a promise given for an agenda. A promise given for an agenda. You guys know, if you're in alignment with that message, if that message resonates with you, you know the situation we're talking about, okay? So, apprehension, making our move out into the world, doubt and fear. It's interesting that these are following on to each other. 18, apprehension. It's time to get going. There is nothing to fear. Take the first step. Just do it. You will find that all will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. It's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. So if you are in a situation where someone is telling you how easy it will be, or how they're giving you a false sense of hope, and you're getting it, right? Apprehension is you're getting it. You're seeing that anybody who's offering you hope without, if your intuitive feeling is like, I don't think so. I just don't think so. If you're feeling that way, listen to it, okay? Tarot 401, I want to say to you guys, is about this particular thing. Opening up your own guidance, opening up to your guides, opening up to the true intuitive connection you have to God, opening up to that. No one, and I mean no one, can tell you anything more than what you already know in yourself, all in your own thing. That's why when you get resonance, that's part of what we're doing here is when things resonate with you, that's your intuitive feeling. That's your heart chakra saying, yep, that's right for me. That's the thing you need to pay attention to. Yes, that's right for me. So when stuff resonates with you, you know it, right? When stuff is like, I'm trying to, squint my eyes and see it from another perspective. Nah, that doesn't really. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, okay? Because obviously not everything that's said on this channel is meant for you. But when something does resonate with you, there is a message there. So go deeper. What does that mean for me, right? Individually, what does that mean? What is that message about for me? So this is a calling for you guys, a calling to you to open up your own intuition, to open up your own guidance. And I definitely want to nurture that as much as I can. I know we'll be doing that in the Tarot 401 class. And also next year, going to be doing a lot more about you being your own guru. You being your own guru, right? That's really where it's at. That's where it's at, man. Like knowing, the inner knowing, being so loud that you're like, I got this. That's what we're looking for. Purification, water, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. That is 32. 32. This card, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned. A profound healing is taking place. So it's likely that this temptress is going to help you revisit things you thought you had resolved. And I will say to you that I've already had this experience a little bit today where my real trigger is not being heard, which is ironic since that's what we're doing on this channel. It's all about being heard. But it's like when justice fails me, which it never does, right? Not ultimately, it doesn't fail me. But when I'm not given a fair shake, or someone is misunderstanding me, or someone just, so I can't talk. That's the thing that triggers me most, is about my own, and I am a Libra rising, so it is about sense of fairness and justice, and a Sag. We're all about fairness and justice. You lie to a Sag, you're done, right? You're done. So that's the thing. It's like purification of those things and understanding, I had the experience, what a gift today, to see something from another. I got triggered by that sense of being misunderstood or lack of justice, and in something that I was truly feeling was a good thing, and it came back around so that I was able to see it from a different perspective, saw it from their perspective of like, well, you know what? That's what they needed in order to see their own voice. Okay, maybe that was worth it. I don't want to support that idea with the universe, but in this particular instance, maybe this person needed that. I'm a pretty strong voice now. Maybe this person needed that. Okay. So then it stopped triggering me because I was like, I saw the feeling, I understood where it came from. That little girl inside me felt silenced, felt not listened to, not heard, misunderstood. That's the thing that just infuriated me as a child, and it happened a lot. And so whenever that happens, that triggers that in me. And so today I was able to feel the emotion of it, see the thing from a bigger perspective, bigger picture, and feel compassion for that other person, which has never happened to me before. That was a brand new thing. So just saying. Okay. So let's do our reading for 17th and 18th November. What's going on with the twin energy here for you? It's much more to me now about your own path and the energy of the twin. Whenever they come in, kind of a thing. So let's see what's going on here with your energy, right? For the 17th and 18th, what's going to be important, what needs to be known, what needs to be shared, what is coming in. Amen to that. Eight of Pentacles. Hard work here. I see the High Priestess under here. Very important, because that's what you are. I mean, your Empress is pregnant with creativity, but you're also the High Priestess, connected to the universe. And doing that work. Congratulations, doing that work. Somebody might come forward to you pretty fast. Yes. Let's see here. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, 3 knights. That's movement. Okay, that's movement. I see you right in the middle here, Queen of Pentacles, on your throne. Very, very chill. Super chill. This person knows you're the twin now. I think there's some kind of awakening that they have. Yes, Emperor. Oh my God. So they're the Emperor. Hello. So the minute I started talking about, like, well, let's just talk about your energy. Forget about the twin. This is all about the twin. Okay. So MJ, listen to your guides. Okay. Ta-da! All right. So here's the situation. This twin energy feels, look at that. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the slowest and the fastest energy of the knights. Movement. Look at, it's almost like if there was a rubber band that the Knight of Pentacles would be holding, would be standing on one side of the rubber band, and the Knight of Swords would be like running and then coming back and then running and coming back. Remember the duality I was talking about? This is duality. This is about slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. And the Knight of Pentacles, it is the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise and the hare. And what do we know? The tortoise wins that race. The tortoise wins that race. The tortoise is actually looking at the 6 of Cups here, very much understanding that this needs grounding, right? Yes, you want them to come forward really fast, but something about the tortoise in this story that shows you that it needs to be grounded. There needs to be some real grounding here, because it is a spiritual connection. Look at this. High Priestess, Hierophant. Your twin is getting religion. And I don't mean that on a physical plane. I mean, they are getting it. They are leaving something behind. Knight of Swords. See this? Look at this. Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. They're leaving something behind. Okay, they're leaving a situation behind. They're leaving something that's comfortable behind. Okay, they're leaving a relationship, a commitment behind. All right, Queen of Pentacles here, Hierophant coming toward, leaving a situation that was seemingly comfortable toward a soulmate much more comfortable. Something about comfort. Something about, there's a lot of pentacles here. Okay, so this is a 3D thing we're talking about. And Knight of Swords, escaping from that situation to make an offer. And there's a lot of angst around this. 9 of Swords, there's a lot of, they're worried. Let's see here. Oh, where did I go? Here it goes. This is a taking action card. I like that. I like that. What is this 9 of Swords here? They're leaving behind. They're willing to sacrifice, be outside. 9 of Swords, Fool energy. They're worried. Oh, that's beautiful. Fool, Ace of Cups. They're worried that, okay, so maybe they've been like, you know what? Screw the money. I'm out. Right? All this time they've been staying because of money in their commitment. Now they're just like, whatever. Don't care. Because they've done some work. They've done some hard work here. They could have done some work in their job or their career, but also in their spiritual sense of what is important here, what is at stake here in terms of the relationship. And this is a very spiritual card, Fool, Ace of Cups, willing to take a leap of faith. They do have some anxiety around it, though. Don't let that fool ya. they do know exactly what they're doing. Okay, they're not without experience or whatever. It's been about the speed of this though. The Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. You know, if I leave too fast, I'm gonna sacrifice a lot of money and comfort, but they see you as the ultimate comfort. So it's sort of like your spiritual connection with them has overtaken that financial concern. Okay, so let's see here. Blocks to love. What are the blocks here? I got two. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So there has been this, yes, it was an issue about money for sure. Ace of Pentacles. And, oh, wow, bunch of aces. So they know now that coming toward you, it's like you're going to stay for that little Page of Pentacles, because maybe they didn't know their self-worth or value yet. They're going to stay for that little pentacle versus going toward you with this big pentacle. So it's ironic. It's like, it's sort of like you know, Smaug in in the Hobbit trilogy. I think it's I forget, it's the third movie, I think. When they go to Smaug, when they go to Smaug's, you know, big giant castle and there's gold everywhere, right? Just like gold, 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 gold. And, you know, he's alone, right? It's sad, it's whatever. And the true Holy Grail here, right? It's a Grail sort of journey. This is the Holy Grail. You, Holy Grail. Wow, where's that coming from? Wow, Holy Grail. Mary Magdalene. That's just came out of nowhere. Okay, that's cool. So this Ace of Pentacles piece of it is really the, you know how they go, oh, it is appropriate. They go to that mountain. They go to Smaug's mountain. That's where the castle is. And the journey is the reward. The journey is the reward, right? Because when Bilbo starts, when the whole trilogy starts, Bilbo is kind of like this mensch, nice guy, scared of his shadow, scared of everything. Don't touch my mother's plates. What are you guys doing here? Whatever. At the end of this trilogy, he is a warrior. He's still the same guy, but he's not. And that's what this is about. The journey is the reward. Okay? The journey. Oh my goodness, this is big stuff, guys. Actions you can take. Smaug and Mary Magdalene within the same sentence. Oh, I love it. Taking action. Actions you can take. How about taking some action? Making a decision, taking action. That King of Wands is beautiful. Oh, on love, taking an action on love. Wow, this is so beautiful. They're having that emotional transformation, and so are you, that the journey has created the warrior. The journey has created the power. The journey has created the abundance. The journey has created, I'm going to write that down. The journey, right? The journey has created. See, I got to write this stuff down because at the end of the reading, I just don't know. It's the journey that created it. That's why that's why it can't go fast, or, right? That's why the tortoise wins. Okay? The hare just blows by his whole experience, and then in the end, he sleeps, right? He falls asleep, and the tortoise wins. It's about being in the experience. There's something here, it's important to them, courageous to leave something behind that they felt was like a sure bet, like, oh, I'm going to leave all this money behind, whatever. They are going to be rewarded with riches beyond their wildest dreams. Okay? And now they have the courage to take action. The courage. Message to you guys from the Divine Masculine. This may or may not resonate with you. Let's see what we get here. Messages to you. Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. Whatever the wish is that helped them see this or moved aside a situation, that wish has been granted. That wish is granted. Nine of Wands, nines, right? They have been persistent. That is part, this is Bilbo, right? That's part of the journey that they're now rewarded with, that they've overcome, they've passed some kind of test. They've passed the tests. They've done the work. Okay? And their mission is going to be rewarded. All right? Mission is going to be, oh wow. Now they get to be the magician. Now it's like they're turned into the magician. When Bilbo gets the ring and all that stuff, he becomes a magician. When he, shares true love, when he is courageous in the face of certain death, right? They are rewarded. That's what knighthood is all about. This person looks to me like a Knights Templar. Again, back to the Mary Magdalene story, back to the bloodline of Jesus, the Knights Templar. Wow, and all these knights. Wow, this is really opening wide up for me here. Knight of Cups here, the Knights Templar. And before, if there was not courage, if there was cowardice, or if there was trying to get around it, now there isn't. Now they get it. Knights Templar. Knights Templar. I like the Knights Templar. I really do. Five of Wands. Struggle. Four of Swords. Healing. Queen of Swords. Truth. Wow. Now there's truth around this journey for them. Now they get it. They get it. Let's see how this unfolds here. My goodness. Let's see how this unfolds. Four of Pentacles. If they've held on in the past, they likely have been quiet and blocking their heart a little bit while this transformation was taking place. Okay? Sun. Bursting onto the scene. This is the Sun. Leo energy, right? This is the Sun. Coming toward the situation. Again, on a steed. Knights Templar. Wow. Wow. Six of Pentacles. A good balanced situation. Again, back to the Pentacles. All right. So if there was holding on to the Pentacles, they just let it go. They let it go. It's like they realized that was not the purpose of this. They realized that was not the purpose of this. They realized that was not the goal or something. Two of Pentacles. World. Ending that situation. Knight of Wands, the fourth knight. Seriously. Knight of Wands here, taking passionate action now. Done with this duality, right? Done with this duality. That chapter is over, and now moving toward, wow, the fourth knight. Wow. The fourth knight. That's amazing. You have Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Fool, Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Let's see. I want to do, I'll use this. Yeah, let's use this. Okay, so the ending of that duality, the ending of this. Remember, we started the reading with this, the two knights here. Slowest and fastest knights, that duality, that ending of that, escaping from the tower, escaping, again, back to Bilbo Baggins. And it's no longer that for this person, for the twin. It's no longer that. It's no longer that for you either, right? The cycle has ended where we have this wobbly energy back and forth. They now can move forward confidently. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, they're making decisions to move confidently forward. Right? Reconciliation. Past life relationship. Seriously? Free yourself. Wow. Romantic feelings. Oh my God. That's amazing. So looking past, that's the thing that has kept some of you, if this reading resonates for you, that's the thing that has kept some of you separate, is this duality of what do I do, what do I do? And this is about courageous action. Once the awareness of the journey being the reward of this, the things they've had to fight, the mountain they've had to climb has created a different person. Okay? They've really created a different person. This is past life. Obviously, this is reconciliation. This is union. So for some of you, for those of you who really resonate with this reading, union is imminent. Okay? Likely over this holiday season. Yeah, if you've been waiting, Seven of Pentacles. If you've been waiting, Two of Swords. 2 weeks. If you've been waiting, this is going to move faster. So I'm asking about timing. So the Seven of Pentacles, slow. Two of Swords, fast. Knight of Pentacles, slow. Knight of Swords, fast. So once they resolve this duality, this can take place. All right, guys. So the message here is about chilling, just relaxing, allowing. Do your work. Do your connecting to the universe. Be in gratitude. For those of you who resonate with this reading, it's coming.